Mini, Maxi. We're going to talk today about which one is going to be right for you. We're going to put them next to each other and let you decide for yourself. Are you ready to do it? Let's go. How you doing, everybody? Justin Schwartz here on behalf of Ape Labs USA, and today we're going to be talking about the Ape Labs Maxi and specifically comparing it to the Ape Labs Mini, putting them side by side so you can decide which one is going to work best for your business. Before we get into all that, make sure you are checking out apelabsusa.com. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment section below, and of course, subscribe so you can see future videos that we're going to be putting out. Now, back to the lights. First off, let's talk about what some of the differences are here versus Mini and Maxi. So if you look at them, really, not a huge difference, right? What is the major difference? It's the size. And why is there a major difference in the size? Because you have 3 LED diodes here. You have 1 LED diode here. They're the exact same LED diode. They're 15-watt RGB AW, which is amber white technology. They both give you the carefully curated colors, the amazing vibrancy that the Ape Labs optics and their LED diodes give off. And 2.0 models are 2 times brighter than the V1. Why we're talking about Mini and want you to consider these now is because they are twice as bright. These now actually have the same lux rating as the original Maxi V1s. You now can use these in place of what was already one of the best lights out there, and you can use these in rooms that you might not have been able to use the original V1s in. The Maxi, you can actually use these in even larger rooms, larger venues, outside, in places where you need significant color wash. The Maxi now is supercharged even more than the original. Real quickly, before we do take it outside, we want to also just talk quickly about the configurations and some of the differences outside of what we already talked about. One of the major differences that you should also know is because the Mini is smaller, the Tour Pack actually fits 8 in a case versus the Maxi, which only fits 6. And by the end of this video, we want you to see that if you're in rooms where you're like 20 to 25 feet or lower, other than maybe a small beam angle difference, you're not really going to see a huge difference in the vibrancy of the light because of how bright the Mini now is. Let's get them outside. Let's go see exactly what's what, and then you can decide for yourself.
All right, so on the right, we're gonna have the Minis. I've got 2 next to each other. And then on the left, we're gonna have the Maxi. We're on rainbow mode, a very slow fade right now, and we're up against a rock wall, a rock ceiling. So as you can see, we're going up about 25 to 30 feet here. And I don't know if I'm seeing a major difference. Now on the left-hand side, as you'll see, actually it's bleeding over a little bit. We do have some incandescent light there, so that's certainly going to affect it. Maybe we'll flip them so you can see the difference the other way. But right now, as you can see, at least from here down, you're not seeing a huge difference. Now the Maxi has height that can go even taller than this. We're going to try something else. But if you're looking at them next to each other, this is a pretty great test to see and show that the Mini really can keep up with the Maxi. All right, so I flipped them. We've got Maxi on the right and Mini on the left. And again, you got a little bit of an incandescent light there on the left playing against it here in the parking lot, but there you have it, folks. And there's the Mini on your left. Got Maxi on the right, and let's see the height here. You know, not a huge difference. Both hitting it and getting up the wall really well.
All right, everybody, what did you think? So the Mini and the Maxi, you saw for yourself, really not a huge difference until you start to get higher. Now, the Maxi did spread wider, as we saw, The Mini was a little bit thinner as far as the beam angle, but it still spread very nicely and covered exactly what you needed it to cover. So now it's up to you to watch this video, check it out, and decide what you think is going to make the most sense for you. The Mini comes in at a lower price. You can get more in one case. So it's something to consider if you're just simply not going to be in larger rooms that are going to necessitate the output of the Maxi. If you need the Maxi or you just want to go with the best that Ape Labs has to offer, we say go for it. But understand that there's a lot of these rooms that you're in with a Maxi that the Mini could certainly handle and do it for a lower cost. Thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, make sure you check out apelabsusa.com. Any questions, you can drop them down below. Also, make sure you consider subscribing to see future content. Thanks so much for watching this video. We'll see you very soon, all right, everybody? Auf Wiedersehen. Bye-bye.